Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be going through some of my more recent pickups from the last month or so of records and stuff like that. And let's get into it. I'm going to start off with some singles with We Got the Beat by the Go-Go's. Also Can't Stop the World is the B-side. Very cool picture sleeve on this one. And great 80s tune. Go-Go's, of course, were very influential of their time, and this is a pretty cool book. I have the album, but I thought it'd be cool to get the single too. Next single is by a group called The Technical Jed, 90s indie rock, garage, if you want to call it that. Garage rock sound. Really cool sound. There's a track called Black 60 off of here, which is really good. Just definitely check it out. It's the only song off of this that's actually on streaming, like on Spotify. I think some of the other ones might be on YouTube. I haven't checked, but the other stuff on Spotify is really good, and definitely check it out. Like indie, like heavy, grungy-ish guitars, stuff like that. But I found this and I thought it looked pretty cool, and well, it obviously was. And it's on these two 7-inch records. It's like blue, and then this on Discogs it says it's a purple, but it looks more like a red, like a more maroonish color. Really cool color vinyl, but also sounds really good. So yeah, if you see this, then pick it up. I don't know how many were made or whatever, but I'm glad I picked it up because it was really good music. Next, some 12-inch singles. Got Tribe Called Quest with the song Once Again, and there's also a Scenario remix on here, which is pretty cool. Doesn't really sound, well, it's a remix, so it doesn't really sound like the original, but it's a pretty good track either way. And Once Again is a great track too. So yeah, this is a cool single, nice 12-inch single from Tribe Called Quest. Here is a really cool pickup. This is Tupac with How Do You Want It, with also California Love, and Hit 'Em Up is on here, and Two of America's Most Wanted is the other track on here. So 4 tracks, and this was $1. I mean, this was $1, and it's on the Death Row label, and it's pretty scratched up. I don't think that's gonna show on camera. It's pretty scratched up, but it plays no skips at all and sounds great. A little bit of background noise, but that's fine. But I mean, California Love is iconic track, and Hit 'Em Up too, and then the other 2 tracks are 2 other really great tracks. So this was an astonishing pickup, especially for like $1. I couldn't pass up on Tupac for $1. Next one is probably one of my favorite 12-inch singles, with Let's Go Crazy by Prince and the Revolution. Main reason why is because this is an extended mix of Let's Go Crazy, and it sounds really cool. It like has this little instrumental, and it sounds more like a complete song than like other like extended mixes and stuff. I don't know, it's pretty cool. I don't know if the extended mix is on streaming or not, but I mean, this is a great pickup. And also Erotic City is on here too as the B-side. This is in great condition too. That on the back. So yeah, really cool 12-inch single. Next I'm gonna be showing some new Dylan pickups with Slow Train coming. In my opinion, this is probably my second favorite Dylan album from the 70s. With this album, Blood on the Tracks, probably being my favorite. I mean, this is probably most people's pick for their favorite of all time Dylan album. Not necessarily for me. I don't think it beats out the 60s, mid-60s electric stuff. I think that stuff is far better than this. But I would say this is probably his peak in the 70s, and as good as he gets to being close to the electric period. But this album is a close second for me, with like Gotta Serve Somebody, Slow Train, When He Returns. Yeah, that's also in here. Gonna Change My Way of Thinking is on here too. Really solid album. And if you're a Dylan fan and you haven't heard this, definitely check it out, because it is really good. No matter like what period you enjoy or anything, it's a really just solid album, and it implicates different elements that he's done over the years. So I think solid Dylan album. Next one is my first ever bootleg series set with volume 16, and this is like Infidels period-ish, like 80, yeah, it's 80 to 85. So like tracks like Too Late, Joker Man are on here, and what else, Dark Eyes, and again, like I said, this is my first bootleg series, and pretty cool concept, and I really enjoy it. This cool opening, the picture from the Infidels album, like although they're scattered and stuff, really cool. Next one is this 5 LP box set. I'm sure if you're a Dylan fan, you're familiar with. This is Bob Dylan Biograph. This is like probably like the best place to start when like thinking of like before going into the bootleg and stuff like that, because it has a ton of like the unreleased type of tracks like that on there, and just tons of other really great Dylan tracks, and sounds really great. It's a nice 5 LP set with this nice chunky booklet, not too chunky, with some great imagery in here, and just a really great set, and an essential for Dylan collections. Next, Go For Your Guns, Isley Brothers. This is a pretty great Isley Brothers record. Living in Life is on here, and of course Footsteps in the Dark, which is famously sampled on It Was a Good Day by Ice Cube. But overall, pretty good Isley Brothers record. That's the main reason I got it, because of the Footsteps in the Dark track, and the fact that it was sampled on Ice Cube's album. And yeah, pretty good album. And it has gatefold too, some nice pictures and stuff like that. Always great to get gatefold. Then final album is Boy Genius self-titled debut EP. This thing is insane. This thing, amazing debut. Just, I mean, every track on here is great. Bite the Hand, Souvenir, Me and My Dog, Catching My D, Salt in the Wound, Stay Down. I think that's all the tracks, actually. Yeah, that's all the tracks. And it's on this nice yellow vinyl. It's like the, whatever it was. I forgot if this was like the 5-year anniversary. I think this was like 5-year anniversary. But great debut EP. And of course, they went on to release that album there, which is absolutely fantastic. If you haven't checked out Boy Genius or anything like that, you gotta go do that, because they are great songwriters, great overall musicians. And then their solo work too, from Phoebe, Julian, and Lucy, all great all around. So yeah, if you haven't checked this out, just do that. That's it. Just do that. That is going to conclude part 1 of this. I'm going to do a part 2 with some more albums and stuff. Don't know when that's going to come out, but probably around the same time as this. So see you then.